sports matters. In fact, I don't think it matters. I know it matters. It matters in ways that people who haven't played sports actively or don't understand the impact of sports, I don't think they really are as prepared to deal with the inevitable ups and downs of life. They don't look out, they don't look for miracles as much as people who play sports. You know why? Because they happen in sports all the time. They happen in sports routinely. Let me see the hands of you guys. Let me see the hands of any of you who know anything about basketball, who expected the Indiana Pacers to beat the Miami Heat last night. Let me see the hands. No hands. No one. Joe, did you expect them to beat them?
No, sir.
I can hear you.
No, sir.
Didn't expect it. How about you, Marco?
Didn't expect it.
Didn't expect it. Neil, how about you? Did not expect it. But you know what? They did. Not only did they beat them playing in Miami. That's sports. That's what happened with sports. Ricky, they beat them in Miami. See, because people who don't play sports, they don't expect that kind of stuff. So they're going with the what is commonly the routine, the norm. But people in sports, they know that this kind of stuff happens all the time. It happens all the time. You know what? Headlines in the paper today. Don't know how it's going to turn out, but the Coyotes are in big trouble. Big trouble. They're down 2-0. Hey, Neil, you ever seen someone down 2-0 and come back and win? Many times. That's what happens when people play sports. Many times, not once in a while, not down 2-0. How about when the Suns had the Houston Rockets down 3-1, Joe, back in the 90s and lost 3 straight at home? Remember that one? Huh? At home. Remember that one, DC?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you do. That's what happens with sports. People in sports are looking for that. I don't care if it's 2 outs, 2 strikes, 1 strike left. All you got to get is 1 strike. As a matter of fact, the Texas Rangers were 1 strike from winning the World Series last year. 1 strike. All they needed was 1 strike, any old kind of a strike. Check, swing, strike, swing and miss strike, call strike. I don't care, any old kind of a strike. They didn't get it. They lost. They not only lost that game, Joe, they lost the entire World Series. They were only 1 strike away. This is what sports teaches people. This is what we learn playing sports. That's why sports is important. It gives you another perspective. It gives you another level of faith, of belief. It gives you another level of preparation. It ain't over till it's over. In fact, even when it's over, it ain't over. Because if it's a 7-game series, we come back next game, Ricky. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't over when it's over in sports. That's the beauty of it. That is the absolute beauty of it. I mean, I'm trying to find one article in here, or one standing. Last year, the Washington Nationals were the worst team in baseball. They lost 100 games. 100 games. I mean, you almost have to try to do that. You have to not show up. They lost 100 games. Guess what this year? They got the 3rd best record in baseball. They're in 2nd place, a half a game out of 1st place in 1 year. That's sports. That's a turnaround. That's a turnaround. But in real life, when someone is that bad last year, they're only worse this year. And then the next year, they're worse than that. You understand what I'm saying to you? But when you play sports, you're looking for a turnaround. You're looking for a grand slam. You're looking for a walk-off. You're looking for a win. You're looking for a draft choice. You're looking for a trade. You're looking to upgrade the team. You're looking to make it better. Am I making all this up here? That's why you see so many people in sports that succeed in politics, that succeed in business, that succeed in life. Because sports gives them a different perspective. It changes how they see themselves. It changes how they see the world. I mean, when I open up this newspaper, today's newspaper, one of the first things I saw was a story on Beckett, the pitcher, that I was absolutely jumping up and down on his head 2 days ago because of his attitude. He was booed off the mound in Boston. He didn't even make it three innings into the game, and then his whole attitude when he met the media after was terrible. Comes back yesterday, pitches a shutout, bounces back. That's what sports is about. Sports is about bouncing back. Sports is about coming back, the comeback, the return. That's what it's all about. That's what sports is about. That's why it matters. So if you don't know about sports, if you didn't play it, you better start watching it. You better pick a team and get involved. Pick a team and start following it. Start watching the game. Start seeing how it works. Start following the drama of it. Me personally, I don't care who wins. I'm all about the game. I'm all about making sure seeing how it goes. And you know what? I've learned a long time, it ain't over even when it's over, when it's come to sports. And that's the way it is in my mind. It ain't never over. As long as I'm breathing, as long as I'm alive, I got something to do. And you might say, well, sports is just a game. No, you know what? Life is a game, and sports tells you how to play this game. It tells you how to play it. It tells you to not give up. It tells you to practice. You know, it tells you to practice. What did I say to you guys last week about practice? Remember what were you here? Like, what's Wednesday? This is Wednesday? Monday? Did I talk about practice on Monday? Did I talk about that? Who's here Monday morning? Monday morning? Johnny, did I talk about practice? All right, last night's game. LeBron James at the free throw line. LeBron James, most valuable player in the league, MVP, number 3. The one of 4 people all time to be a most valuable player. I'm making it up, Joe? Yes, sir. Okay, just want to check that stat. Here he is at the free throw line, a chance now to tie the game or go ahead. Something like that, DC, right? Misses both free throws, misses both of them, clanked it. The second one wasn't even close. You look at his eyes and you knew he was going to miss it. He was afraid. Ricky, he didn't practice. He doesn't practice those. He's not confident about that. You could see it in his face. You could see it in his eyes. It didn't show up. Ricky, you understand what I'm talking about? You can walk into someone's office, you can look in their eyes, and you really know that person is on top of their game, and you better be on top of yours if you're going to compete with them. That person probably played sports. LeBron James, he doesn't believe in himself as that. So otherwise, he'd change his game now. Instead of driving to the basket, try to make a layup, or he may be fouled and sent to the free throw line because he doesn't practice those, no confidence, he's going to stop and shoot a jump shot, Joe. Give the other team a chance. The beauty of sport. Neil, let's get on this side over here. Let's rock and roll.